This is Bjorn with Normal Dad, or I am Normal Dad, I should say. Today we're going to be trying Bladesmith, and we're going to be showing you around, kind of doing some things, maybe even forge something. Alright, so here's where we're starting. This is your, I guess, sanctum, for lack of better words. You got all kinds of stuff. You got your storage area, you got potions, your save area, all kinds of stuff in here that you can kind of mess around with. They're adding new things. Here's my current loadout. You can see I have a shield, a bunch of leather armor, a wood helm, wood gloves, wood boots. Wood's better than leather for whatever reason. Sturdier, I guess. Here's the actual crafting area. We don't craft anything at the moment because we just load it in. You got your forge, you got your crucible and stuff, your actual anvil and hammer, and your cooling station. Over here you have all your different recipes. You can open these up and take a look. There's advanced smithing. I've managed to advance to this. You can do iron ingots. You also have your different recipes on the board, so it's just for quick reference kind of more than anything. Here's your actual levels. As you can see, I'm running a little low on smithing and fletching, but that's all right. You advance those through the time chamber, which I will show you as well. But yeah, so pretty neat little setup. You can put coal in here, heat it up. Yeah, you can go anywhere from 10 whenever you start off, and I've unlocked all the way up to steel, even though I can't do steel yet because my forging level is not as high as the possible level. But that's okay as well. Here's your little bower area, or whatever you want to call it. You got your crafting area for your arrows and your other woods. You make handles here. You make bows, arrows, etc. I've got a bow sitting here. That's my old bow. That's a alder bow. I can see I have a walnut bow here. You can see it's got a different color. The wood's a little bit different. Same goes for arrows. You can kind of get different arrows. These are the elm arrows. Alder are a lot wider. These are a little bit more tan, so they actually kind of work out pretty well. You got some testing areas over here. You got your storage here. This is also where it'll show you what you bring into the time chamber, which again I am alluding to, but I'm kind of going to breeze through until later. Here you can see your different weapons. You can see what their durability is. You can see what the actual level is and what they're made out of. This one's Ingvar. You can see it's only good, but whenever you look at it, you can see it's kind of crooked. The blade's offset. It's okay, not great. But I do have a pristine iron katana here, so you can kind of see it's got kind of a bluish color on the iron. You can kind of see that it's sparkly a little bit. The blade's set perfectly. The handle, the crossguard, even the pommel is all set fairly perfectly. And you can also see that its durability is higher than the other things. So we have a good katana and a pristine katana. It's a good 0.5 million higher on its durability. Definitely a lot better than the Ingvar. But the more weapons you have, the better. They're all katanas. They're all decent. You can also have other things, like I have a scimitar here. This was a pristine scimitar. I want to say it was iron as well. Again, you can see the sparkle and the shine. You can see it's perfectly inset. It has a gem because, why not sort of situation. You can also see that it is a decent amount less on its durability than the katana. And that's just because it's a lower rank weapon comparatively. So I was just kind of keeping my pristine stuff. This one's another pristine, just a knight sword. It was just kind of fun. I don't know, it was kind of fun to keep some of my pristine weapons around whenever I move up to the next level. I'll show you the store next. So over here, again, I'll show you the mine next, but you can upgrade your mining system and get it to run faster, get it to do a bunch of other things. Here's the actual buying and selling. You can switch this little switch to sell or buy. You can buy all kinds of stuff. Here's my pitiful money pile. It is very low, but again, kind of was spending a lot of money. Haven't played necessarily in the latest iteration. That's kind of why I'm coming back to this, just to see what's going on. Here you can buy weapons. They're not usually as good as the ones you can make, because you can see this E-stock, its durability is 5.338. It's good, it's Ingvar, but like my katana is already better than that, so I wouldn't necessarily buy it. But if you were desperate, you could always buy a weapon. Here's the shields. I will try to upgrade my shield at some point, but I don't have enough money, so I'll come back to that. Same goes for armor. I'm just kind of upgrading my armor as I go. I've got the gloves and the boots, but I still need the spaldings, the belt, the chest piece, and the leg plates probably. I think I'd have to check exactly, but there's a lot of armor going on. I'm assuming he'll add more, but who knows? Maybe wood will be the top tier, but if it's anything like the weapons, it'll cycle out as you get through the next set. Here's different potions that you can get. I usually end up getting these from the time room because you get a lot of materials from the time room, but they're here, so you can always buy them. Here's energy stones. These are what your mine runs off of. They're kind of like batteries. Keys for whenever your mine finds a chest, which isn't often, hardly at all. I do have a few keys because I was buying in preparation, and then I never got to use them because, again, have not found anything. Here are different lathes for the machine that works for the handles and stuff. Different swords use different lathes. You can see this has BS or 5359, and then this one's got something else, BC7D2. Yeah, they'll go back to where they need to go. I'm not going to worry about it. Different woods for arrows, different woods for bows. Here's the blocks of woods and feathers for fletching, and your arrow tips, and your bowstring if you make a bow. And here's all the smithing books. I'm up to this point. This is the one I still need to get. I can't even open it because it's just, I can't open that one either. But, I already bought this one, so I don't need to open it. This is the one I'm working on, though. And that's pretty much the shop. Now for the mine. Now, mine might be a misnomer. It's all automated. You don't actually do anything. You just kind of wait. So here it is. You have carts that come in here. They dump into your machine. It loads rocks up into there, crushes them. You can walk up there and look. It's not really useful at all necessarily. But whenever they do find a chest, it dumps it here. You can kind of check the mine report, ore process, 0 chests found. That's pretty typical, but again, you can see the cart comes in, dumps. A lot of rocks bounce everywhere, which isn't great. I know you can pick them up and throw them in. I don't know if that helps anything, but it's kind of, it bounced out anyway. Who cares? But yeah, it kind of goes through. So you can see my batteries, one's dead, the other 3 are charging. I got about 9 hours left on it. That's not too bad. And it spits out ores here, so you can see your ores get collected on this little shaker belt. You got your backpack here that you can put your ores in, which I'm going to do. I'm going to collect these. This one looks like a tin ore. I'd have to check the exact thing. This one's definitely an iron, I believe. Or it might be nickel. No, this one's nickel, and I think this one's, again, tin or iron, one or the other. But yeah, you can put them in there. As you see, it comes out. Every now and then you'll find gems. But yeah, when you look down, you can see I have a sword here. This is the sword. You can move it from your left or your right. I don't have a shield on, but I have potions, various potions for whenever I do go into the time chamber. But yeah, so I'll walk up here and just show you. So again, it goes into the crusher. You can kind of see what it's doing. And this is where the ore is supposed to then spit out the bottom. And you can upgrade that to make it go faster, which again is always a constant thing to be doing. But you can see the ore came out because I just had picked everything up. I'll let it build up because I don't need to worry about it right now. And that's pretty much the mine. You can go explore everywhere else. It's just all kind of a dead end. But yeah, for now, I'm going to hold off on the time chamber. I think what I want to do next is craft, but that'll be the next video. But for now, yeah, that's kind of just an intro to Master Bladesmith. We'll see how it goes from here. All right, thank you. I'll talk to you later.